Hi everyone, I'm Apollonia Ponti, your dating and relationship coach for you men to attract that woman that you desire and get that confidence that you deserve in your love life. And in today's video, we are going to talk about I Can't Get It Up. And I'm joined by the lovely Michelle Alva. Thanks for being here, Michelle.
Thank you so much for having me. Hello everyone, I'm so happy to be here for you all.
Yes. Michelle Alva is an amazing sex expert, physical therapist, and Tantra healer. She helps men connect your heart and soul to your sexuality. And I'm so pleased to do this video with her because not only is she an expert, but she really does make sense of almost everything when I have conversations with you. So I love it, and I'm so happy that you can share this with our viewers because I hear this so much in my coaching sessions and privately, and I'm so happy that men can reach out to me with openness to say that this is what they're going through. And I wanted to provide them with advice and someone that they can go to that can help them get better at this or find the answers to this. And really get questions answered by an expert yourself.
Which is such a touchy topic.
It is. And it's a lot of times, and it is a touchy topic, and it's sad to say that because of the fact that men are looked at as shameful if they can't get it up.
Or if their partner, I have this a lot, that they're dating and that the woman is making fun of them. And, a lot of women don't know what to do with a man that can't get it up because then they're thinking, what am I doing wrong? The woman is blaming herself, and then he's, wants to please because that's the nature of a man. So it's this entanglement. I mean, there's been couples that have broken up because of these reasons. So.
Exactly, and it's so special to me that we do a video about this because it's happening so much, and there is a cure for this, I believe, and I do think that at the end of the day, as long as we voice openly and talk about this openly and provide viewers with content that can help even the female watching this video can help and really see how to communicate with this and work through this together as a couple or someone that is single right now that doesn't want to date because he has problems with this. So can you kind of just really go over the reasons of probably why? Should we start there?
Sure. Okay. I mean, from what I've seen personally, a lot of sexual dysfunction is related to childhood traumas. If you think about it, when we were born and we're children, we're just walking around, we think it's okay to be naked. So if your parents said, put your clothes on, what are you doing? Why'd you take your, underwear off? Or maybe, your parents didn't, or made you feel ashamed because of your sexuality, or maybe your mom, doesn't love on men, or she has judgments about men and sexuality in general. As children, we adopt these subconscious beliefs and then we bring them into the bed. And so it could be a lot of that. Also, if you watch a lot of porn, research lets us know that porn definitely affects a man's hardness and it doesn't help your erection. And there's a lot of that going on where it's like a quick fix, to feel good, but ultimately for your brain chemistry, it doesn't help you to connect and be hard. That's why I teach Tantra, because that is the solution to become erect, because then you can be more in alignment with what you really are. So if anybody has erection problems, I highly recommend reaching out to me because I would love to help you with that. I'm very passionate about what I do. And what I notice for men is it's really important for you to feel safe and to feel heard by a woman. So I highly recommend men choosing partners that they do feel safe and heard with. And I know that might sound kind of not of a tip, but if you go to a club and you just meet someone and you don't really know them, your penis doesn't lie. Yeah. I was telling this to a client how he's got his own sensor there. So it's really important for you to trust him. Trust that brain down there that for whatever reason this woman is not for you or man. And so a part of this is really about honoring your body, honoring the wisdom of your body. And it's the same thing if a woman is too dry, that's her way of not getting it up. Re-examine what else is going on here that I can help myself to be more relaxed. Because a lot of times blood has to flow from your heart down to your penis for it to work. So if you are having a breakup, let's say that you broke up with somebody 2 weeks ago, and then you go out and you want to just have some fun, that's going to affect how hard you can be because your heart is going through some things. And I don't think people realize that. There's an emotional component to not being able to have a hard, strong erection. And then also, of course, if you have some type of circulation issues like high blood pressure, maybe an enlarged prostate, there's other reasons that just doing Tantra is not enough, but it does help so much to learn how to connect to that flow of your sexual energy, which Tantra teaches you, and that definitely helps people to get hard. And they're blown away a lot of times because they can't believe how easy it was to come back and get their groove on. And I even work with people over the phone. So that just shows me how powerful you are, men out there. So if you are having a difficult time having an erection, look at it first of all as an opportunity that you're going to learn some amazing Tantra techniques and ways of being a king in bed because of what's happening in the past. And then a part of this work is about letting go of that identity that you have, that problem, and then create a new reality of, well, what do I want to create? And that's where I come in to help people.
That's beautiful. And the same thing I've noticed too, like a lot of times a man will come to me that's been married for a while or has been in a relationship for a while, and recently now, maybe he's not being able to get hard when he is trying to have sex with his wife or his girlfriend. And a lot of times I've noticed that it stems from a root of an issue. So it stems from a root of an issue. So you were talking about childhood, but this could be in a relationship too. So maybe there's something that's going on in the relationship where you're not feeling like you're being heard in another avenue, which can play in your sex life as well.
Plus, when we meet someone, when we are in the lust phase, everything's exciting. And that's usually 18 months to 24 months. And then we go into the love phase where all the shit comes up, we get to see the person for who they really are. And that's when maybe the penis might go, because you're not accepting the things about that person that you didn't know beforehand when you were in that dreamy state, the lusty phase. So what happens over the years, if let's just say you're in a not so healthy relationship, or maybe there's some emotional abuse, or it's not a healthy relating, which a lot of couples unfortunately go through this, where you accumulate all this resentment. So then they say, oh, it's just not the way it used to be. He's not the way, he's not as hard as he used to be. But the thing is, there's hurtness there. And like I said before, if you have a lot of resentment towards your partner, your heart is going to be not supplying your erection. So if you do have a lot of a resentment, I work with couples to clear that weight of resentment in your body, because you're actually holding it in your tissues. And that's where the emotional release body work comes in, which will be another video. Yeah. But then when they have the clearing session, then they're full of love and the relationship is renewed, and then all of a sudden, everything returns back to normal. So he actually is giving you some signs of where your relationship is at. Sure. So if you could just say, yes, this is an opportunity for me, and maybe it's an opportunity to do some more play with pleasure and massage and doing some tantric rituals with your goddess or your god, and having more fun with that pre-sex prep. Because I think today in our modern age, everybody seems to be stressed out.
Yeah, you just want it quick.
So if you just want that quickie, like I said, trust your wand of light that it's saying, well, can we just ease on into this and let's have some fun, and instead of just getting it done, because that is just not the way it really is meant to be. It's like trying to get it done quickly, your dinner, trying to eat fast. We're not meant to do it that way. Or if you have to go to the bathroom and somebody says, well, hurry up, go number 2 really fast. It doesn't work like that. I think you get me, right?
Yeah, for sure. I get you.
We're not meant to be doing things quickly like that. Yeah. At least those things.
Yep. So your wand is your light, basically.
Yes. Your wand of light. It's a laser beam. Yeah. Your wand of light is a powerful laser beam. So that's what you want to associate more. Hopefully you saw some Star Wars movies.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they have.
And then when you start to think like that, I know we're laughing about it, but when you start to think of him as a wand of light, not that to just emit that radiate that lightness, that energy, but hardness, be hard and light at the same time, then that gives you a different perspective of your own genitalia. instead of saying, oh, he's limp or he's this. So that's a part of the work that I do, is first we examine, well, what is my relationship to my wand of light? And do I even believe that he can be hard again? So this is where it's important for us to recreate a new relationship. How do I want to feel about my anatomy? And do I want to feel like a king? Do I want to feel strong and light? Do I want to feel like I have awesome endurance? So this is where we start to invite a different perspective. And because your mind, your thoughts affect your physiology immediately, when I do the linga massage, while I'm doing the mindset work, it's amazing how people change. It really is incredible. I wish I could do a video of watching, how that happens. It's amazing.
Yeah.
But see, my clients feel really safe with me. And that's so important, that I don't know if men really think about themselves like, do I really feel safe with this woman? She's super hot and sexy, but do you feel safe with her?
Oh, that's so important. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I talk about that a lot in my videos. All right, everyone, if you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. And I know this is a very popular thing that's going on in today's day and age. And I invite you to share this with a friend that can possibly need this and get some benefit out of this. Know that there is hope out there. And if you are seeking some help, I will put in Michelle's information, her YouTube channel and her website, so you can personally reach out to her below in the description box. Also, we're doing another set of videos and I'm going to put below in this description box. So if you like today's video, go ahead and visit those other videos as well. We welcome your comments, your questions, your concerns. Please feel free to comment below if you have any questions. Michelle and I will both answer them ourselves, and we will try to personally get back to every single one of them. And remember, this is a safe space for you. Those comments are monitored. And as always, I'll see you again in the next video. And thanks, Michelle, for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. And remember, you're always loved. Bye for now.